A Council Bluffs man has been sentenced to 27 months in federal prison following a guilty plea. Keyshawn Houts Mayfield was found to be in possession of a firearm during the execution of a search warrant at his home. At the time of the search, our authorities say Houts Mayfield was a convicted felon and knew he could not possess firearms. After his time spent behind bars, he will be required to serve 3 years of supervised release.